Good evening, everybody. I don't know if my voice was so messed up yesterday. It's still messed up today. So y'all join in. I'm just gonna chit chat. What's on this dome? If it sounds crazy, because it's on the dome. I didn't write it out. Okay. But I hope y'all having a wonderful day. If y'all not, I'm gonna give y'all about 2 minutes to come in. If y'all don't come through, guess what? Y'all can just remember 2 minutes. I start all my lives. In the meantime, I hope everybody's having a great day because I'm trying to have the best day because it's Thursday and y'all can't stand Thursdays. I don't know why. I just can't stand Thursdays. Thursday beats the purpose of every day. I'm feeling okay. I ain't like 100%. Like I was singing. I was singing this morning, and that's something I should never do with this throat being like sore from coughing and stuff. But I was in my feelings. Like I was in my feelings. Okay. So I was singing and having a good time. You believe Jeffrey Dahmer? I was having a good time. And don't you hate when like you accidentally hit something on your phone and then the sound comes out? I hope I don't get like a copyright for that because that wasn't that was not what I wanted that to happen. But Bella, how are you doing? Hope you're doing wonderful. Please. Oh, is it? Oh, my 2 minutes, y'all. Yay. See? So let's talk about this, y'all. Come on. Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Peach. Now, I want to say, she didn't do that. She did that. And only thing I can say about Peach and her son is that she don't like seeing the people around her doing great. And when I mean that from like the bottom of my heart. Like she don't like seeing people doing great. She knows that it's very hard out here to not have an education, let alone the dropout. Talking about he don't like school. Y'all, I didn't like church, but my parents made me go to church. All right. And then I have my stubborn moments. Now I see why people look at me sideways when I ask my kids, do you want to go to church? Now I'm going to have to start rethinking that because it's not meant for them to do what they want to do. But Peach don't care because Peach always wanted her mother to let her do whatever she wants. And that's the reason why she ran off and got with Wood. That breaks it down. So when her son was like, "Mom, I really don't like the school." Not because he's not educated or he's not smart. Because Peach runs a quick scheme. YouTube is Peach lottery, y'all. She's addicted to gambling, and everything in her life is a gamble. That's the reason why y'all be careful for who we try to sink ourselves into. Like, if I'll be honest with you, if I don't rub people the right way, go. It's okay. Because I believe that sometimes you got to fix, and I have to realize some people are not yoked to me. And it's okay if I diss myself. Now, am I going to mistreat you in the process? No. But do we need to mistreat Peach? No. But if she's not in your sync of you, because I don't understand how she still have subscribers. Because everybody knows how hard it's not even about being a black kid anymore. People have a hard time getting jobs at McDonald's. People get a hard time getting basic, what is that called? Um, first level, first level jobs. Hey Rochelle, it's not cool to want to see your son sink his life away. Yeah, he might not think he needs biology and math. Oh, is it snowing there? But it doesn't make any sense why you are a mother. And I'll be honest with you, nobody in that circle is educated. I don't care how often and how big she talks, she's not educated. And I'm not the smartest cookie. I'm not the smartest person in the bunch. I'm not the sharpest pencil in the batch. But guess what? I know what to do what I do. And I be darned if I'm falling behind somebody and my kids, how can I follow behind somebody that I tell my kids, don't care what these other people say, get your education. It's free. Get your education. You might not know what you like today, but tomorrow you can work some of that knowledge you have and push through. It's not easy. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. My daughter, I don't talk about her very much because she's the oldest and she has feelings and she's emotional. And it broke my heart one day that she said she wanted to work at a restaurant. Baby, I was like, no, you cannot work at no restaurant. But it wasn't about the restaurant. It should have been like, I should encourage her to get the best education so she can run the best restaurant. But instead, I looked down at it because I work at a restaurant at the time. And it's nothing wrong with it. But it's just like somebody right now, grandkids, is a maid. And it will ruin their ancestors' head. But not realizing they took whatever education they had and they used it. Pete, if you want your son to follow behind your footsteps, he need education. But again, I feel like this. Hey, Mary, I feel like this. Paige don't want nobody around her to succeed. If her son succeeds, there you go. She don't have nothing over people. That's the reason why she sabotaged her mother's channel. Because her mom did have a beautiful personality. But she wanted everybody to remember her mom was not a good mother. She has to tell y'all, every time Tracy gets a leg up and Tracy does good around Peach and Peach praise her mom, Peach gonna say, I hate my mother. My mother was never there. My grandmother raised me. My grandmother watched me all the time. And my mom wasn't there. She had to let everybody know how terrible her mother is. Now, be honest with you, I'm going to wipe it off because we're going to talk. In the 80s, I grew up with kids, their mother was crackheads. Can we say that? They wore the same school clothes over and over. I don't know Tracy's story. She haven't got that depth. But it does sound very similar. Oh, some of them, they hold that as a clutch and they walk around in their mother's shadow and they start doing drugs. Some of them said, that's my mom's life. I have to do better. But Paige, she gives me vibes that she likes to be in this space. For some odd reason, she loves it. That makes her, I'm about to be nasty, y'all. Please excuse me. That makes her little twat wet down there. When she gets get a taste of I hate my mama, she gets aroused. I really starting to think that. Not in detail, but there's something ain't right about that. And I always pick on my parents. And I always say, when it comes to that day, I'm letting everybody know that my brother did not have a curfew. And anybody knows my backstory, my brother, he's special. And of course, he wouldn't need he wouldn't need any curfew because my mom would have to pick him up, right? And typically, my brother only stayed at the prom for about 2 hours. That's it. But it still was a principle. Okay, so I hold that against my mom, but it's only for kicks and giggles. Do I go around here making bad choices all the time because I'm mad at my mother because my brother didn't have a curfew? No. Did my mom treat me and my brother different? It was a shock shell to her. It was. And there was some selfish moments that I felt like my mom took more time out for my brother. My brother was more well behaved than I was. But at the end of the day, my mom did the best she could. It wasn't her fault that her son came out the way he does because I love him to pieces. Nobody can mess with him. When I tell you nobody can't mess with him, if I go home and he don't do something, or if I see he could picked up something and I fuss him out, here goes my 14-year-old daughter. What'd he do? He didn't do anything. I can fix it. She does that to all her brothers, okay? And her uncle too, okay? But it's the principle about it. I don't hold grudges on my mother. And I definitely don't want to see none of my kids feel like, hey, I don't want to go to school today. Okay. Because right now, I feel like he's in a place that nobody can't reach him right now. His mom is so busy on TikTok and trying to brag about, I got 100K subscribers and I got this and I can bounce on Woods PP and I can do this. But your son is actually hurting. Is it something easy like tutoring? Can you stop a casino trip, Hard Rock Cafe, to go get your son tutoring because he feels like he don't understand? Because to me, that's a cry out to help. I don't get it, Mom. Everybody else is getting basic grammar, and I don't get it. But you got a Gucci belt. You look fly. Fly don't get you nowhere. And Peach will be the last person I think that will keep pushing that on her kids. Paige, what happens if you don't survive after 3 years? I'm not wishing that on her. But life is not guaranteed. What do he have or your children have besides my mom is Peach Big Bag and Big Bang? You don't even own a house. Peach don't own not one house. Because she talked about paying $5,000 for, I'm sorry, y'all, for 2 rental places. That's crazy to me. You should got a house and get a she shed. And that's what you would have done. You were smart. You say, Wood, we need a she shed because that's my content area. That's your $5,000. Then you could put the other whatever percentage of into a home. And that she shed will went back to your home. Nobody can take that away from you. But broke people don't think like that. Because you needed to feel important with two homes. And your son is crying out for you to just shut it down. Chris Peach don't shut nothing down. Because she's gambling. Her channel is her gamble. Her TikTok is her gamble. But I spent too long on Peach. All right. We're going to get with Dusty Deuce. Dirty Feet Deuce. Jazz, take those blue light glasses off. You're going to damage your real eyes. The only reason why I know that is because I went to my doctor's office and he's like, you don't have eye problems. Oh, no, I sit on the screen. Well, you need to go and get your eyes checked. And how much light you're dealing with. Are you dealing with natural light in the computer or are you just dealing with light? But she walks out, she walks out in the street with the blue lights like it's part of her identity. That is sick. You don't even have your own identity to go get real glasses. And Jazz, that furniture, nobody don't buy those type of furniture. No, I want to let her know that. Nobody don't buy that type of furniture. Do you really think you deserve that type of furniture? Look around at your house you have. You have piles of clothes. There's any other time you will see boxes of trash lying up at the door. You'll see buckets and this and that. You'll see you switching around things just to make it look more junky. People like you get basic furniture. I won't even say buddy. Just something you can wipe down and go. You can vacuum and go. You don't have that mindset of even thinking. See, you don't even know how to buy piece by piece. And the couch is not even the piece. It's like the center tables, the centerpiece and the center tables and the side chairs. Like you have that long couch. And you can work so much magic on that. Get you a nice rug. But you're waiting for people to sponsor you rugs. Crazy. Get you a nice rug. Get you a nice decor. And that's what you really work with is a wall decor and floor decor. And then you can make magic. You don't need new furniture. If you can't even keep a toilet together, you don't need new furniture. You can't stop dents and holes in the walls. You don't need furniture. Thank God y'all saved TVs. Because be honest with you, when I seen that, I was like, girl, if you don't get out this damn stove, messing up that's his free money time. He was not expecting you. He know he get paid on the clock. He did not want to walk around you and Chris, making sure that Chris wasn't relaxing his hips from his BBL. Because Chris walked around in that store like his back, his legs, his everything was hurting. Hold on. That's one thing I never understood. Why is clothes expensive? Clothes is expensive, okay? But you just got to know how to wing it, okay? You have to be, I'm not one of these weekly shoppers. So when I find a deal, I find a deal, y'all. But when I don't, I don't. But your kids don't even have basic stuff. Aiden don't have a basic pair of black slacks, a basic black pair of shoes. Christmas is coming. And everybody knows that kids like to sing in those little similes. Your kids don't have a basic white shirt, a button-up shirt, a basic black skirt. They don't even wear stockings. And you want to go to that furniture store? You don't get your gullible ass out the clouds. That don't even make any sense. Not at all. But y'all, I'm about to get off of here. So I wanted to tell y'all. So during the time I be at work, right? I listen to the news. Y'all, I never been so mad in my life until I saw this case. Daryl Brooks. He's the guy that ran over all those people at that parade. He's his own a lawyer. When I tell you, I was more upset that he's wasting time and scared. Girl, I was like, why are y'all even paying this man any attention? Y'all, I was hot. Okay. I was like, that is my tax money. I'm never one of those people that said that, right? I don't care about the food stamps or anything like that. But y'all, I was really upset because the judge was like, this is not funny. But he had his ex-girlfriend on the stand, baby. And y'all still see her look on her face was like, damn, why did I give this nigga my number? I did say the word, okay? But she did. It was like you could tell regret all up in her face, y'all. Where you can rack up. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was so upset and it kept going and going. So eventually I had to turn it off. So I went on YouTube and looked it up because it was like live. And when I seen the comments, I could tell everybody could see the face expression that his ex-girlfriend had. Like I don't know if they just broke up before he ran into all those people, but when I tell you, she looked like I don't want to be here. I want to run away and hide. Baby, I was like, all I want to tell her is you're not the only one that dealt with bad lovers, okay? But you just got to be cautious. You just can't give people your phone number nowadays. That is a real reason why I'm single, okay? And I had one doozy enough. That's it. I can't do no more doozies. I can't. I can't deal with a gaslighter. I can't deal with a manipulator. I can't deal with none of that. And all it took me was one. Yep, I said what I said. I could not. But I'm about to head out so I can pick up this little boy. And y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm probably go. I don't know yet. But I'm hoping that I can get this clear by tomorrow. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.